Weichert Realty's RogerDaly has joined me. Welcome back, Roger. It's good to see you.
Good to see you as well.
So we like to talk about first-time homebuyers because that's kind of what you specialize in. And we're heading into the holidays, and the island is still very busy, and we still have good rates. So let's kind of talk about this time of year and what a first-time homebuyer should be thinking about.
Right. As you mentioned, rates. Rates are extremely low. We're seeing under 3, 15-year, 30-year mortgages. So, hop in while they're low.
Yeah, get in while the getting's good.
Yeah. And, we got the holidays coming up, which, some people don't like to move during the holidays. But, with how the market's been and, inventory is so low, I think you'll see a little more inventory right now because you do have some buyers that don't want to move during the holidays. So even though it's a little scary moving during the holidays, you might pick up something that you love.
Yeah, it might be a little bit more to see.
Yeah. Right.
So let's talk about that a little bit, though. Do you feel like the island's busier this year during this time than it has been in the past?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I was born here in '89, so I would say this is the busiest off-season I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I think with, the work from home, schooling from home, the Zoom, being able to do that, you're seeing a lot of, and it's still warm.
Right.
It's great golf weather, even beach weather. So You're seeing all the, everyone from up north being able to come down here, longer than you would be able to in the past. So,
right.
The island's busy, which means vacation rentals are busy, which means if you're looking to invest, and you've been looking for a couple of years, it might be a good time.
Yeah, because it seems like this year it's just been very much consistent. Obviously, we had the downtime in the spring,
right,
when things kind of all shut down. But then since then, it's kind of just been on an upward trajectory. So.
Right. And I think we'll still see social distancing into 2021. So, it leaves, where maybe occupancy might be of 60% on a normal year, you might see 80 to 100% this year.
Yeah.
And even leading into 2021.
Right. Yeah, because people are still going to be doing things remotely, even if some of it's going back to normal.
Right.
A lot of people have changed
their lifestyle,
completely.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So again, talk to us a little bit about investment properties. What are people looking for? What is your knowledge about that? How can you offer them your expertise?
Yeah. So the first thing you want to look at with investment properties is short-term versus long-term rentals. Most people that pick up an investment property that want to use it are going to be looking for a short-term rental. So you just want to kind of contact me and I can go through different short-term rental amenities, different prices. We can lay out rental projections of what this property would what you could get from the property, whether it be 60% or 80%, 75% occupancy. So just kind of get an idea of the different neighborhoods, what they rent for, and the rules and regulations and amenities associated.
Well, and that's really important, the rules and regulations, because obviously there are some communities that don't allow short-term rentals.
Correct.
So you have that whole knowledge base of where you can and cannot do that.
Right.
Yeah, and that's really important.
Yeah, you just kind of gather information on the area and figure out what works best for you.
And I'm going to jump back to the first-time home buyers for a second, because I know you also work really closely with lenders. So that's one of the things that you kind of offer as a package deal. So people, it's not quite so scary that they have to go find a lender. You can offer that to them. So tell us a little bit about that process.
Yeah, I work with a lot of local lenders, and they'll be able to set out a plan for you. We can all sit down, me and the local lender and the client, and we'll sit down and develop a plan. Whether it be how much money do I want to put down, whether it be 0, 3, 3.5% with the first-time home buyer, or if you want to go ahead and put down the 20%, because then you won't have to pay the PMI.
Right.
So just to kind of develop a game plan, I work closely with the lenders to try to figure out the best route for you.
And something we've discussed before on the show is that I think first-time home buyers might not realize that they can get a loan for that little, 0 down or 3.5% down. They don't realize that, and they also don't realize that maybe their mortgage payment would actually be less than their rent payment.
Right. You're seeing. I've had multiple clients this year where they were renting a place and moved to their first home, and their mortgage was cheaper than their rent, and they're building equity.
Absolutely.
So you just never know. Credit scores. You'd be surprised at what you can get approved for with different, there's different packages for military,
right,
for teachers, for first-time home buyers. So, just be informed. Give us a call.
Well, thank you, Roger, for being with us. It's always great information.
Thank you.